we'll say. Everything else is still black. So they are not solo. They're not pop. They're not as popular as. So they're lower than 107 on the leaderboard.
What leaderboard?
It's just a popularity. It's just like I think they must measure it based on Spotify, like how many, how popular an artist is. So he's number 107. Adele was number 69, but neither of those are close. It's much lower than that. And it's nowhere near 1972.
I'll let that guy go on the traffic stop for the warning.
No, nowhere near 1972.
Yeah, it's black. So it's between 72 and 2008.
So 72 to 2008. Holy
we're
fuck.
down back today.
It narrows it down.
No, it doesn't. Who's not solo? I should probably start thinking like rock groups.
Okay, so, I mean that's a good guess, yeah.
Okay, question. Can I just Google like rock? No. I'm not using anything with the information given, just like group names. I won't even put in like years or anything to that extent, but I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm gonna be coming up with like group names just on the fly. Is it really gonna matter if they're not even in the top 100?
Listen, you could do it however you like. However you want to succeed at this game is up to you.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Rock bands. Oh damn. Okay, I googled and the shit that came up when all I did was Google rock bands. There are rock bands, but it's also showing years, so I don't. It's kind of like cheating.
Listen, you do whatever. You've got 8 more guesses, 7 more guesses.
Of this list, I'm gonna go with holy fuck. I don't fucking know.
Just choose one.
No, I can't because this is terrible.
Come on, Heidi, you just gotta choose one.
I'm gonna okay. I'll go. Radiohead.
Okay. Okay, that maybe wasn't the best guess.
Honey.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you everything. So debut was 1993. That is black, which means it's not close to that, but it's.
So now it's 93 and 08.
No, 93 and 72. So it's less than 93, more than 90, and more than 72. So it's between 1972 and 1993. 5 members was incorrect. Popularity is less than 180, so it's they're quite low on the leaderboard here. They are a male band, so you got green. The genre of Radiohead is alternative, and that is not correct. And they are from the UK, so you kind of ruled one out there.
So the genre was wrong as well, right?
Yeah. So it's not pop. It's not alternative.
I have to write all this shit down. Not pop or alternative.
Correct.
Okay, okay, so is it an all male band?
Yes, that's what it's suggesting. Yeah.
It's suggesting.
Well, I'm not telling you the answer.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm gonna text you this
Boston.
picture.
I'll go Boston.
Wait, hold on. This is where you're at right now, okay? And then I'll put Boston in. This might make it easier to visualize, okay? Oh, it didn't work. This work? There we go. That's what you're at right
Yes. Okay.
now. Okay, Boston, here we go. Okay, there we go.
Wait, USA was correct? Fuck, I didn't write that down. I didn't write that down.
No, you're good, you're good. So it's Rock, Male, USA.
Not 5 members. And so is it now between 76 and 93?
Yes.
Okay. What about Aerosmith?
Okay, that's a good guess. There's your Aerosmith.
Fuck! I need something in there. I need something to like limit the.
I thought Aerosmith was the 80s, but I guess they debuted pretty early.
This is really fucked.
You got 5 more guesses. Jack.
I don't like this. Guns N' Roses?
Okay. That's your Guns N' Roses, honey.
Be advised, I think the jewelry store is about to be robbed. 3 cars pulled in, multiple
Okay.
individuals on radio.
That's pretty
87.
good. Yeah.
Okay, but the real question is, how the fuck am I gonna? I was between Guns N' Roses and Nirvana, but I'm going to assume their popularity is higher.
They're driving away. That just popped off. Okay, there is a car still here. I do not think they have a hostage. I'm just gonna double check. Okay, they do have a hostage. We're gonna get this hostage.
Fuck it. We'll go.
Copy.
We'll go.
Cars drove away. There's still one on scene with the hostage.
Nirvana.
Goes ahead.
I'm with you. 23.
Oh, honey, nearly.
Well, what did I get? What did I get?
There's a guy in the
There's
back breaking
Nirvana.
cases. They have a class 2 to the old lady's head.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know what. Oh, 3 members.
Yeah.
Okay, but when it says popularity 177 and points down, does that technically mean it's higher in popularity?
No, it means it's lower than 177. So this is like.
Okay, but lower than 177. Does that imply 178? As fucked up as that sounds.
No, if it was 178 or something like that, it'd be yellow. Your answer would be yellow.
Okay.
It means it's quite a bit lower. I mean, you've already got 345 up here with a down arrow, so it means it's less than 345.
Honey, I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I don't know who debuted in fucking 87. Who has 3 members? I don't know.
You can get this. You've got 3 guesses.
3 guesses? Let me keep scrolling through the list.
I'll call them back.
Honey, I don't know groups with 3 people just off the top of my head. That's the worst part about this.
I'll be honest, when I play this, I can't use the members. Unless it's like a really popular band, like the Beatles or something, I might, you know, it might get me there, but the numbers of the band never helps.
'87 though. The thing is, like, when they say debuted, is that like their first ever like release?
Yeah, yeah. So it makes it kind of difficult.
Oh, I don't like
There's some
that.
bands that were like mega in the 90s that were like, wait, they debuted in the 80s?
Yeah, honey, I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Not unless I like narrow down groups to 3 people in my fucking search, which I don't really know that I should do. That's cheating, because that's like.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's very fucking hard. Who else
I
even
didn't get this one.
existed?
I didn't get this one today, I'll be honest. This was a really hard one.
I'm gonna go with.
What's the latest SWAT active? I don't know if that's in reference to this drawer.
Have I said
storage stuff.
REM?
No, actually.
I don't know.
It.
I don't know when they debuted.
Yeah, Miller said
I
it
don't
was
even know how many
Manor,
fucking
so
members
maybe
there
they're,
are.
Maybe they're trying to get people to come play for the bank trip.
Wait, it's not
Possibly,
REM,
yeah.
but I'll
Oh,
give you
I
the
think
thing.
it's the hostage is safe.
There we go. There's REM.
29 to 8.
Oh, I'm getting scammed with alternative.
Wait, look at the popularity though. This is not a very popular.
I'm not sure how to track the 94.
Firm. I'm gonna swap first.
Occupation and capital. I think it's going from west to east. I'll cut 6 Mirror Park, maybe. I'll let you.
I don't know if I have the answer.
It's going to be a penumbra.
Do you want me to tell you what it is? I'm going to finish the guesses.
Please do. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it at all.
I'm going to post it for you. So here you go.
Oh, Howick and Milton.
You know the first song on my Feels playlist is Iris.
So the 94 is going westbound, possibly towards Space City.
Yeah, that was a tricky one. I'll be honest. That was really hard. That.
There's
Then
no
we'll be heading on
way.
West Clips.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd be so low down on the list. Also, I thought they were a 90s band. I didn't think they were
Same.
80s.
Same.
That's the debut.
No, we got
gets ya.
scammed. We got scammed. That's bullshit. Hold on, I'm googling.
Whoa! What are you
Oh,
googling?
there's gang war popping off.
Holy fuck. Well, hold
Yeah.
on. When did it say they debuted?
87.
Google says 85. Well, they were active from 85.
It might be like their first album or something. Yeah.
Maybe like the first like big.
Maybe.
Release?
I'll have a look on. I'm gonna look on Spotify.
I'm gonna go grab her one and spectate.
Hey, Firm, picking up Jimbo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
from
be
the
real.
apartment.
Never in a million years would I have thought that it would have been the Google Dolls. Put your seatbelt on.
It is, of course.
Ah!
Oh.
We're disabled.
How did this happen?
Traffic. You know what? Now I'm gonna listen to Iris.
Yeah, their first album was in '87, so that's I think why they've
So
done
it's,
it.
oh, based on albums? Got it.
I think so. Yeah.
So well, hold on. If someone had a one-hit wonder, just like a single,
I'm sure it includes EPs and things. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how the game works. Okay, I just get all the answers most of the day, sir. Good game, but you hooked quick. Security truck.
honey, I can't hear you. My earbuds are in, and I'm listening to Iris.
Okay.
I'm almost done repairing.
It's okay, honey. No rush.
Okay, you know what's fucked up, honey? On Spotify, if you look at the Goo Goo Dolls, there's only 2 people. On the image that shows at the top, there's only 2 people.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's fucked.
Even if you scroll down to the about section, it's still only 2 people.
Bye. We'll be heading to the last 71s first.
Holy fuck. 390, 10-8. Any actives?
Shooting each other, or one's attempting to spectate.
Hi, Matthew.
Hello.
I thought he was talking to me.
Yeah, he better not have been.
Okay, there's individuals still up on the rooftop of Forum Drive. There's 2 individuals, 1 individual down, 1 individual running around, on top of the 24/7. Oh yeah, on top of one of the clothing stores across the show a lot. I'm gonna go get visual of more individuals.
Are you solo?
One, I'm solo, yes.
Hey, firm. Come pick up myself and Richard at Mission Row. We can take photos.
Copy. There's one individual running with a class 2 around the rooftop.
To the hell of a
I'll pick you up
chopper.
right now.
Hey, firm. We're pulling into Mission Row now.
I'll just pull in the parking lot if you haven't run up.
Hey, firm.
Come on, Richard.
And I may have fuel.
Hello.
All right.
Esperanza, you know who the Goo Goo Dolls are?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so I saw one on this rooftop. Not sure if he's still here. Yeah, there's individuals still running on the rooftop.
Oh, I do see them on the roof.
There's another individual on the forum square, I guess. Like right next to the clothing store. Trying to get on the rooftop as well.
You guys mind if I put the headlight on thing? Yeah.
Oh, go for it, go for it. Yeah, I don't mind.
Great.
Now there's 2 running. So there's 2 on the upper rooftop, one
Honey, put the light back on that roof. I need a photo of the downed person.
Where?
The one where they're running around. Yeah, right there.
I got it.
Perfect. Okay. Hold on. I'm not seeing anyone else.
Right now, forum. Two in the street.
Yeah, there's 2 people run. There's 4 people up right now.
They're on caution.
5.
I think, are we third partying right now? I'm helping them out. I'm helping the enemies find where they are.
Shot scenario?
Honey,
no
if that's the
shots
case, start
yet.
aiming elsewhere.
Stand by.
Oh shit, they're
I
shooting!
don't I don't know if they're shooting at one or not.
No, negative,
they're shooting
negative.
each other.
They're shooting. Oh my god!
Anyway, honey. See there, right on the flashlight?
Okay, so there's gonna be a firefight
down
between
right
the people
there.
in the clothing store and people in one of the squares
There's
right underneath
3.
their one.
There's another one down in the alleyway.
Okay, I do see the person along the corner. They're down! They're down! Put the light back on the roof! Back on the
One
roof!
of this room. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
There's one of this roof where the light is. He's behind
Hold on.
that shooting.
Oh, I barely see them.
There's another individual shooting from the alley.
Oh, wait, they're up.
That individuals
Yeah,
take
they're up.
from
Yeah.
Strawberry and
Honey,
Forum.
they're gonna die. Take the light off. Take the light off.
I know. No, they deserve it. I've got to be fair. I'll help the other team too. Where are they? Oh, they're on the roof still.
There are still a lot of individuals up. There are how many? So I'm asking, how many individuals are down on the clothing store rooftop?
Am I clear to use thermals for rooftops?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as it's
I
not
need this one.
on.
Look on the corner.
One,
of Forum and
2,
Carson.
3, 4 individuals.
Look on the corner of Forum and Carson. There's a dead guy between the trees there.
Okay, there's 4 individuals down
Forum and
on the roof
Carson.
of the clothing store. 1 individual down in the middle of the street of Forum, and then there's
Right there,
2 to 3 individuals running
Between the trees.
on the rooftop
Oh,
of the building.
One in the alleyway.
One of the buildings, square buildings on Carson,
Where's
and
the
one
guy
running on
from the
foot
roof
on
gone
Carson.
without the shot?
Full active gang warfare right now.
Okay, we don't see
I don't know
that
where he's
person. So right under Air 1, on the sidewalk, there's a downed individual. There's a downed individual in the, stand by. I no longer have visual of said person.
I don't know where the shot. There's a guy opposite by the tow yard there. There's one down over there.
Oh my god!
Documenting the scene's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, it's gonna be hell.
I don't know where the guy on that roof. He had like a. I think he was
We're also
Jasper.
with minimal units, so I don't want you guys to be in danger of something happening.
I don't think we will have units at all, even for cleanup. I think this is very likely going to be a matter of letting them get their boys, because this is going to be a disaster.
Either that or we just bring the guys to the hospital and then we do the evidence cleanup.
Guy's reloading his magazines. Yeah, I don't know where the guy with the arm tattoo and the no shirt, green
It was
pants.
Tyson and Festies yesterday. They were pretty chill with us coming in after they were done.
Okay, so I'm going to start identifying bodies. We have one. Hold on. Are those moonshine stills? Never mind.
Any movement? They grabbing anybody?
2
Stand by, Rhodes is trying to spot him.
Honey, to the right, the building to the right. Yeah, I'm on radio. A little down. Yeah, right there. Hold.
The bottom of this.
Okay, clearing the rooftop. There's nothing. There's nothing. All right, so then most of the down bodies are like the active gunfight on those rooftops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or just pulled
There you
towards
go.
Forum.
I just swatted out for them.
There's a guy, black vehicle in the alleyway. There is a vehicle gray in color going eastbound to the south side special.
Looks like a penumbra or a jester of sorts. They're fleeing north on Elgin. I was unable to get a plate. They were too far. An overwhelming majority of the downed individuals are on the rooftops.
I think there's one moving by
On the corner
tackle
of
stand. Yeah, there
Innocence
is,
and
yeah.
Carson.
There is a Hydra member that's up on the corner of Carson and Innocence. He's got a black sleeve. He looks
turn
like
off the
he's about to
spotlight.
be moving.
For a sec.
He's going to be moving towards the big apartment building. He's right in that corner in the little row of houses. He's back on Innocence now, running eastbound. How come you wanted me to turn it off?
Yeah, just for a second. I mean, just for a bit. Some people are having issues.
We still got the spotlight on.
Yeah, it's off.
This isn't over.
You gonna see if he's ready to leave?
They're not leaving.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm sure if they're leaving, stand by.
6.
What do you think, Matt?
I
I
count
don't think
minimum
Hydra's winning.
6 downed individuals in the area.
There's at least 2 up right now. This night vision sucks ass.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Still have that spotlight on, or did you turn it off?
It's off.
No, we turned it off for a few minutes.
10, 4, 10, 4.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to call code format for people to pick up. Like, I'm not seeing.
No, I don't think it's safe considering the individual's still on the rooftop beneath us. Has their class 2 out, and if they see us rolling in, they're immediately going to start gunning us down.
Yeah, I was talking to Rhodes. He's still spotting individuals on the rooftop with class 2s out, so it's not safe for us to roll in yet.
Where's that guy gone?
Well, don't forget the
30% fuel.
jester that left.
Oh, was there just a lift?
Remember the black vehicle you saw?
Yeah, but I don't think it picked anybody up. But I
Um,
mean, it might have done, but he looked like he just got out in that little hubby thing and then got back in and drove off. So he might have, like, I don't know, something stashed down there, is what I would guess. But
okay, so there's an additional individual on a rooftop on Form. The alleyway that splits from Form directly to Power, the first property along the eastern side. There's one individual on the rooftop with a class 2. The only other individual I see movement from is on the direct corner of Carson and Form, the like the squared off building. They're just running around, and then there's anywhere from like 7 to 8 downed individuals in the surrounding area beyond that.
And 4.
And unfortunately, I have no idea who these individuals are part of. They could be on opposing sides. And so I don't even feel comfortable, twatting out like, hey, go pick up your boys because they're going to pick someone up and get gunned down.
Yeah, we think a Hydra member running down by the car wash that went towards Forum, shirtless individual.
Unfortunately, with it being dark, I'm unable to determine if the individual is shirtless. This person looks like they have a white shirt. Looks like they're by a satellite on a rooftop. Same property. If you're going from Form towards Power, first property to the right-hand side, if you're facing north.
I can confirm that guy that was on I don't even know what to call it, the rooftop that's on Innocence, directly opposite Power Street.
Guys, this is the LSPD and BCSO. I need you guys to start wrapping up and leaving the area.
Are you talking about the
This one.
The
this
AC
one
vent? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was shirtless. He looked like Gasper from the hospital, with the same outfit at least.
Will you see somebody still running around the area?
Doing it.
There it is. Stand by.
Maybe don't use
The flashlight, or keep the spotlight off.
There's an individual in the houses on Forum Drive. between the car wash and the building that the suspect on the square building is. They engaged shots at their properties. I think there's only 2 of them. Unless there's more in this apartment complex.
I know where to go.
Okay, individual just climbed the rooftop west of the car wash. That's not one of you guys, right?
No, we're not on foot.
A firm. Okay. So the individual that was, it looks like the individual that was on the property on form transitioned sort of to the other side of the alleyway to the north. So they got direct oversight over innocents in the alleyway as well. There is a flipped vehicle on the corner of Carson and Form. There's 2 individuals that are standing right around it. Hopefully they don't get gunned down if they're not involved. Bad place to flip.
Yeah, it really was.
Where can I go where I'm safe?
Realistically, standby. Where you guys are positioned now is mostly safe. I say mostly safe. You still are technically in view of the rooftop one of the individuals was on, but I think the likelihood of them attacking PD, given we're not directly interfering, is pretty slim.
One's running out of the tow yard. Couple of them, class 2s. Right across the street. It looked like it was ming, 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 ming.
You run across the street to the tow yard or from the tow yard?
From the tow yard on the forum.
I didn't see that at all, even with thermals.
The individual from the rooftop is now in the alleyway that goes from like Innocence North to Forum, running eastbound towards the properties where the other shooter was.
That one underneath us, yeah.
Yeah. There'll be a male, black on green shorts, white hat, is now in the alleyway directly south of the tow yard. That one's breaking for fuel.
Looking through the camera is such a double-edged sword.
Now he's running eastbound Carson.
It's trippy.
Your field of view is so limited.
Give shots on Carson.
Yeah.
Jimbo, he might flick at you.
Light him behind the wall. I'm good.
Yeah. Honey, can't use the spotlight. People are having headaches.
I didn't realize. I only just realized right at the end why you were saying no. My bad.
It's all right. I didn't realize that was a problem.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame.
He pushed out of the complex onto Carson again. The shirtless guy. Looks like the shirtless guy and black shirt are fighting.
Why is there so many units at PD again?
Black shirts.
I think it's Ming and Jasper, possibly.
There's only 3 cops down there on foot. What the fuck?
Ming and Jasper?
556, what's a 20?
It's like
Carson, he's
Godzilla
coming
versus
towards you,
King
Jimbo.
Kong.
Coming towards you, Jimbo.
Let them fight.
Jimbo status?
Don't give us position,
We're
Jimbo.
good.
They're at the Forum Apartments to the, what is that, the west? Looks like the individual in black shirt's there. The other shirtless individual is still to
I can't believe you shouldn't know
the
who the Google
south.
Dolls are, Espinosa.
at one of the other
He would know the
Forum
songs for
apartments.
sure.
Oh, you do? I thought you should
Oh.
know it.
No,
I mean,
no,
the
no.
Songs probably
He would, if he heard the song, I'm sorry, there's no
And
way.
I don't want the world to see me.
Oh, of course, of
Because I
course, of
don't
course. Yes, yes.
today understand.
Of course
That's a
I
good
don't.
song.
Yeah.
That's the
Didn't
jam.
know-
On
didn't know
Spotify.
the band.
That song's got 2.4 billion plays. Their next song has 300 million.
Air One's spooling up. Do we have any confirmation on if both those individuals are still up?
Yeah, Ming, 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 just right across the
I
street.
haven't been taking photographs, my bad.
I've taken some, but it's very difficult because it was nighttime and we're not using the spotlight.
Yeah.
Though it's becoming daytime. Air
Those
1
of you
is the
getting
best
on
standby.
duty,
Okay, cheese.
looks like Hydra Besties War. There's bodies all over the place. Innocence, Carson. There still looks to be 2 individuals fighting that are up. We've not had enough units to roll in, so we're just letting it play out.
Hey, Opal. Good morning.
I think
morning.
I think if Opal's around, I mean, we have Maxwell, Miller, Opal, and Jimbo, and they're one. I think we can start warning them to get out of here.
556 is 23 as well. And 600, so Jimbo. They're gonna turn on us and kill us.
I mean, we don't have to. Like, if you guys don't feel confident, then we don't have to. I don't know.
You know what? I think we've let them get this far. We need to let them finish, or else we're gonna get blue balls.
Finish it? Sure. All right. We'll
Look
Yeah,
at blue balls.
I agree.
Alright, sounds good.
Who's winning?
I see 1 individual on a rooftop of the
1v1.
class 2. I don't know where the second individual is.
Where's that?
It's 1v1 right now, Opal. 1 Hydra, 1 Bessie's left.
Hey, from so along the corner of Form and Carson. Stand by.
This might
He's
sound
sitting in a
weird.
chair.
You're right next to where one of the shooters are, I think.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
me?
see one of the down guys.
Alright, hey, I'm taking bets. It's Ming versus Jasper. Who we got?
Oh, there he is. I see him.
I'm betting on Ming.
Betting on they trade and they both go down.
Oh, okay. So I do see. Are we assuming it's Ming in the black top? Because if so,
Black
there's some mental warfare going on, because there's an individual sitting in a lawn chair on a rooftop.
There's no way here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is that Jasper in the lawn chair?
Said I see you, Jasper said I see you.
Oh.
He's on the phone.
I no longer have visual of the person who ran over to Innocence, though there is an Astrope. May have disregard. Could have been a local.
I see him. He's in the alleyway to the.
I think it's
the one that goes
inappropriate
from
to live
Innocence
blog the
Forum.
shootout.
Hey, firm. Yeah,
Go a bit
don't
further
do that.
forward, Espinosa. Go further east.
My bad.
He's right below us in this alleyway.
Oh, I was about to start.
He's right below us in this alleyway. I think he might have run into the apartments. Yeah, he's in the apartment block. You see him?
Okay, so we have visual of the second individual.
He's out.
So Jasper is back on the lawn chair. Actually, I lied. He's crouching. The other individual is running through the alleyway that leads out towards, like the staircase that leads out towards the tow lot.
Oh, he's going for a body? No,
Can
he's not.
you come over here? Butcher, can you come over here? 76.
What do you?
One suspect directly underneath Air 1.
Like once they like shoot the stuff, whatever, we shouldn't let them rob everybody, right? We should roll in once it happens.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. The individual's still in the alleyways, heading towards the area of the second person, though. I no longer have visual. They're going from the alleys towards Form.
You keep an eye on that guy.
Okay, so he's on the roof, directly across from Jasper, or who we believe to be Jasper. So they should see each other shortly. Oh, he's blasting.
Oh, Jasper's dropped down.
Am I a bad guy for helping they trade?
Nah.
No. Actually, yes. Do you know how much paperwork there's going to be? I say that in a joking manner, to be clear.
Right, we no longer have visual on not Jasper. He might be in the alleyway. He might be in a property. Oh, they're in the alleyway, sir.
Oh,
You got to get us over there, Espinosa. This camera work is shoddy.
sorry.
Now, man, looks like they exchanged gunfire in the alleyway. No eyes on not Jasper. Oh, wait.
Oh, not Jasper is down. Not Jasper is down.
All right. If it's just one individual from one group, I think we should just like, yeah, he can get his boys, but we should stop from robbing everybody else, in my opinion.
The final suspect is running out onto Innocence Boulevard. Male, white hat, black on green shorts. He's running towards a vehicle at the tow yard. I don't know whether this is his. Stand by. The jugular. He just went into the jugular. He's out again. Out on Innocence, going westbound. Going towards a body. He's run past the body westbound on Innocence Boulevard.
Maxwell, what do you guys think, like, input-wise? Like, we should just roll in before they rob them, right? And they can just pick their boys up?
I think we should get people to the hospital and collect evidence. I don't care for, you know.
He's currently robbing a vehicle, a Sultan, out on Innocence and out the street. He's robbing a black and colour Sultan. Correction, it's grey in colour Sultan.
I think we let him ride the high of 1v1, but we should get bodies, just test searched, and arrested if they, you know.
I think we limit our exposure here. This individual grabs his friends. The moment we see them attempt to rob any individuals, we roll in. We're informing them now.
Okay, just keep eyes and let us know then. In the meantime, we'll start looking for bodies to be picking up. We know where.
No robbing, just collect your friends and leave.
Yeah, we see we've got one here in Carson.
Where are we
Sure
sending
who's with.
triage? I have two in the alleyway where not Jasper was fighting. Which triage?
There's no EMS, so whatever.
We're going to have to give this individual some time, and he's likely going to be in areas that have opposing people. The primary focus, well, right now they're heading eastbound on Carson. They're picking individuals up.
Pulling up in front of us on Carson. Okay, that's him. Got it.
A-firm. That's the individual. If we see that they're robbing anyone, we will let y'all know.
Just collect your friends and leave, all right? Collect your friends and leave.
Okay, that looks like... Is that Jack? All right, individual's picked up 2 people. He's going down the stairs, grabbing an individual from the alleyway right at the bottom.
Holy shit, he's collecting them like Pokemon.
He's now climbing the ladder towards the roof where there's another individual. Looks like Thomas Helvig, so definitely Bestie's affiliate. Helvig's been shoved. He's being shoved into the trunk as we speak.
I got the launcher demon. I'm gonna let him up in my car and take him to the laundromat.
Okay.
There's one more Hydra member in that same alleyway wearing all red.
I'm gonna grab the guy by the tow yard.
Take him on the rooftop.
What the hell?
He just wrapped up his friend on the rooftop and just dipped.
A-firm. So we should be clear to collect the remainder of the bodies. There's one individual on the corner of the Snapper's Delight photo, corner of Innocence and Carson. Rooftop of that structure, there's one individual.
To my left?
A-firm, directly on the rooftop to your left. But additionally, I don't know if an individual got picked up on Carson. There was, I believe, 2 individuals down on Carson.
One got picked up on Carson, yes, for sure.
A-firm. On the other side of that same building, if I recall correctly, I can't see with thermals at the moment, there was another individual.
One down on the ground, one on the roof, then Jasper.
And then in the alleyway beneath the structure you guys are at now, just not too far off the staircase, there's an individual on the roof or on the ground there.
Are we doing these?
There's also an individual down in the alleyway from Form towards Strawberry.
Right, you got a vehicle pulling in, Carson and Forum. He's picking up somebody else. I don't know whether we can confirm whether this is a buddy of his. 'Cause this was on the opposite side of where the shooting was happening.
556 has a vehicle. It's northbound on Strawberry. Am I chasing it?
Don't chase him. Just
Out
come
here.
back.
What are we doing with these guys? Are we arresting them or are we just taking their illegal shit?
This is the second shootout of the day. I mean,
The last one, all individuals that were shot down were released because all we saw was bodies. This time we saw the whole shooting. I still need a unit on form. The skip to Strawberry. There's an individual in that alleyway.
I think we should charge them in this situation.
Up to you.
Affirm.
I'm on forum. Let's stick to Strawberry. Jesus Christ.
So on form, let's see, like sort of form proper. The alleyway that.
You see me? Oh, I see him.
Yeah, the right hand side. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even see your truck. Nobody has grabbed the individual. Who's in the Taurus with 556 at the top?
556. Yeah.
Hey, firm, go down that staircase. As soon as you get down directly to the front, off to the right, down individual there. Espinosa, can I get you to fly a little further east?
What did we say the plan was here? We just taking their guns or what?
I mean, I'm fine with whatever. Like, I thought that we saw the whole shootout and we have enough units to process individuals. We can either document and let them go or process. Like, I'm indifferent in that situation. I'm in the opinion of that we should charge them, especially if they have illegal stuff. So.
Who's the primary? Is Haley?
Technically me, but
you make the call.
Haley. Yeah, let's just charge him.
Here's my only issue with that, and I'm just going to say it so everybody can hear. We shouldn't have let somebody collect all these other people if we're planning on charging the people that are left.
We don't exactly have the units to deal with all of that and still risk being shot, though.
Where's the triage? Is it the laundromat?
Okay, let's just document what every person had and identify them, just in case if somebody has a murder weapon or something, they can be charged afterwards. And then just let them go. Yeah, get their IDs, take their illegals, and then make sure you document it in the report. I'll open one.
I have not been able to see any additional bodies.
Lately, so I kind of don't want to go against Maxwell right now. So.
No, honestly, I think you made the right call. Like, we're limiting our exposure by not having to deal with an outstanding gunman with a Class 2 firearm who had ample opportunity to gun down multiple officers. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone on rooftops. Espinosa, fly Air 1 directly over Carson. I just want to check the corners of these buildings again.
Copy.
All right, go towards Innocence, but stay above Carson. Thermals are finicky sometimes. Honey, do you see anyone?
No.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else on thermals. I think everyone that we have has been picked up. Or anyone that's down has been picked up. How many total downed individuals do we have at the laundromat?
6.
A firm. All right, fly us over the laundromat for now. So what's going to be the official call?
We're just gonna document their belongings, identify them in case the guns are hot for something crazy, and then we'll just let them go. I don't want to it's clear that the captain doesn't like my call or the call I was doing, so I just don't want to go upstairs.
To be very clear, I don't disagree with you at all. I think the call that you made was the appropriate choice.
I agree.
I'm gonna be real. I also don't like how that was said. Like, I'm gonna say it so everyone can hear.
Yeah, I'm kind of like just shrugging it off, I guess, and just yeah. We gotta refill.
I mean, this is after Maxwell called
Air 1 RTB.
During the situation,
I'm gonna have to refuel.
and they're the ones that are getting arrested. That I don't think that's a coincidence now.
Repeat that.
Just that Maxwell was on the phone with one of the suspects that would be getting arrested. That
Oh.
situation, and now she's having a problem with them getting arrested.
You want to know the fucked up thing, though?
What's that?
Let's say this situation gets communicated to Turner. There's no way Maxwell doesn't default to, well, Espinosa was primary and it was his call. But Espinosa, to be very clear, I will support you and defend you and argue that, like, though technically your call, there is a very clear implication that she wanted it to go down a certain way.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Like, I feel like sometimes I just, if I do something and then, like, the one person that is the favorite, that is a senior officer, complains to the captain, then I'm in shit for it. So it's like, I don't know.
Sounds like a positive work environment.
Yeah, my whole thing, listen, not every situation has to be all or nothing. Like, literally the reason we opted to allow one individual to pick up his friends was so that we didn't have to risk being shot down.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
And I'm sorry, but especially if it was Ming. Now, obviously, that's just a hypothetical. But if it was, I'm gonna be real. All it would take is him.
Is there EMS on duty?
There wasn't.
Someone just clocked on.
Hey, firm.
But I think we have all 90, well, all 47 straight ahead.
Load, get ready to go head to CMC now.
I just, again, I feel like I'm walking the next
Ready to
shows
check.
the past week or so. Like,
Sorry
the
about that. I think
situation
my
with
radio was
Miller
working.
that, like,
EMS are on freak. Sorry, do you need me?
that he was taking cadets in an interceptor, whatever. Like, he broke a bunch of stuff, and then
We just finished
Wait,
cleaning
who?
up the scene. Multiple suspects were shot down.
it's like
We have to-
something that happened with Miller, where he was teaching a cadet, but he was like still really an FTO. He took him out of the shift. There were people waiting. It was a bunch of shit show, and then I am like I called him out for it, and I called, for example, like in another situation,
Like privately, not publicly, to be.
not privately, yeah.
Okay.
And then he went to Maxwell, and then I'm in shit for it. He can do it. Like, I don't think it's too much of a deal. And then, but if anything happens,
Yeah,
like,
but
it's kinda my
Espinosa, you
fault.
know exactly how shit like that works. It's no different than back in the day. The one cop who would do their job and, you know, give people the appropriate time and fine and be fair with some time off, versus the cop who just wanted to give people absolutely no time. The person doing their job properly ends up being perceived as like the bad guy, and the people who are giving absurd amounts of time off that eventually result in SOP changes to prevent that never catches any flack,
Yeah.
even though they were the ones who technically caused the problem.
That's why I didn't want to like lead stuff in shift one. Like, I feel like I'm being fucking backed off, or like they're like speaking behind my back for every decision that I do. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Fuck 'em, man. You do what you do. You know how to do it. If you get slack for it, then that's on them. You gotta be confident.
Listen,
man.
ultimately,
you know what you're doing. You've been around longer than them.
Here's my stance. I mean, I don't agree with what happened. And even though it wasn't explicitly stated, like, I'm taking over this scene, there very much so was like the implication of this is how I want it to go. So I don't think there's a world in which you catch flack for this situation. But yeah, that,
Yeah.
interesting, to say the least. Are any additionals
Oh my God,
needed
it's
for
beautiful.
documenting possessions or anything to that extent? Or has that all been handled? Because not only that, Espinos, there's also additional context of like these people, some of them, not all, but some of them also just got released. Like, we picked them up from the prior shooting, you know?
It's like half an hour ago.
Yeah. But if it's the same people, it's like, I don't know. I don't like the mindset of all or nothing. Like we should be able to make concessions and still do our job.
I mean, don't forget, that's why the game-related shooting charge was made in the first place all those years ago, was to make sure shit like this didn't happen. That they were in prison and they couldn't go out and shoot each other. Like, those guys were shooting at houses. Like, they were shooting at people's houses on Forum Drive.
Yeah, they were on rooftops of the houses.
I don't know. Like, there was some kind of, like, equality standpoint from Maxwell there, which just doesn't make sense. They're all bloody criminals at the end of the day. Why do we have to treat them equally?
All right, 23876, MRPD process evidence. Oh.
Police message, copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a report.
I'm gonna throw in the photos that I took. I had an issue the last time I was in Air 1 regarding photos. Instead of full camera images, half of them.
Back to some crazy shit. We're gonna have to put warrants out for the people we pulled them off of,
Yeah,
right?
what the fuck is that call sign number on top of your car, bro?
It looks like Radich, maybe, question mark? I didn't put it there.
Okay. I thought I already gave it back to Shy. I was like, what the?
Oh, nah. There's stuff in the trunk, right? You may pull it downstairs or no?
It's just like armor plates. Just keep it locked. Should be good.
After I drop evidence, I'll go back and start collecting evidence from the scene. Up and go do that. Those plates out, Opal, I'll throw them in the incident.
Get the fuck out of me.
We'll set them in the evidence room for.
You.
Five 23.
Hey, Haley.
If it's just a bunch of gang related, so we still wanting warrants for that.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I checked with you. I just want to make sure that I wanted to be in the same line with you because I don't want to. No, I know what you're saying. Like,